Hi, my name is Sonia Ross. I am a psychotherapist, intuitive messenger, and an author. And today I'm going to be doing a reading for Life Path number 7. Life Path number 7 for January 2024. So, Life Path number 7, Happy New Year. And so, this is your reading for the month of January 2024. Okay. So, I'll just say, as I was shuffling the cards had a lot of energy. So, something's clearly going on here for you. Life Path number 7. And so, one card jumped out. And that card was the Page of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Swords has to do with um swords have to do with thinking. And the page is still young. And so I see. So the page is still young and the page is kind of just growing in their awareness of how to handle people, places, and situations. So the page is growing in their thinking. They're growing in their thinking because they don't have that maturity yet of the King of Swords. It's the page, it's the knight, it's the queen, and it's the king. And you're on that trajectory of maturity and gaining clarity of thought and wisdom. Okay. So you in this case are the Page of Swords. Interesting. Your obstacle is the King of Cups. Okay, so clearly here, there's going to be some lessons here for you, life path number 4, immaturity. So this is going to be a month where you're going to have to grow in your maturity because you have the Page of Swords, which is not a very mature card. And then you have the King of Cups, which is coming up as an obstacle. And I did a reading before with life path number 5 and their number the King of Cups came up as their obstacle position as well. Very interesting. So it's going to be about you're going to have to learn to deal with your emotions. The next card is the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot has to do with moving full steam ahead. And so what I'm getting is you're going to have to grow in your thinking. You're going to have to mature because the page is not a mature card. You're going to have to continue to develop your clarity of thinking around certain issues, whatever challenges you're having. You're going to have to grow in your thinking and mature in certain ways. And and the King of Cups came up with the obstacle, and you're also going to have to learn because you're not going to have the necessary emotional maturity to deal with whatever's happening because you're going to want to run full steam ahead. Okay, so you have to be very careful because this card has a lot of energy and can be very hard charging. So I feel like you may want to pump your brakes. I feel like you may want to pump your brakes. Yeah, so you don't get yourself in trouble. You do, yeah. Spirit is saying you're going to need to pump your brakes because the next card you get is the Temperance, and this is the card of pumping your brakes. So whatever's going on with you, life path number 7, you're going to need to pump your brakes and show some temperance. And the outcome is, God, you got the Tower too. Look, I said this in my collective reading for January. January is going to be intense. Okay, it's going to be intense, and so I want all of you to like chill out and relax. Okay. January is going to be intense because I just did a reading for life path number 6, and out of 5 cards, they got 4 major arcana. And now for life path number 7, out of 5 cards, y'all have 3 major arcana. So look, this is going to be an intense month. Okay. Like, y'all have to take care of yourselves. This is going to be an intense month, but intense doesn't mean bad if you're grounded and you're continuing to work on cultivating yourself spiritually. So I'm not saying that you're immature, life path number 7, but there's a situation going that comes up in January that you're gonna need to elevate your thinking because this card is a very young card. So whatever the situation is, you're not thinking with the level of sophistication and maturity you need to. What I'm receiving is that there's a situation in your life that you may have been being naive about. That's what I'm receiving. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, this is a situation in your life that you may have been being naive about and that you didn't think you would have, and you don't have the emotional dexterity and bandwidth to deal with. Because the King of Cups, he is a master of his emotions. I'm messing this all up. I apologize. So the King of Cups, he is a master of his emotions. He he's got it under control. He knows how to take care of things, but it's coming up in your obstacle position. So whatever the situation is that you were kind of being naive about, you don't currently have the emotional dexterity and development to deal with it. And you may want to charge full steam ahead. Excuse me. Spirit is saying, no, don't do that. You need to show some temperance. You need to show some balance. You need to calm down. You need to bring it all the way down. You need to breathe and center yourself because this could be a lot for you. Yeah, this could be a lot for you. And so finding not charging full steam ahead and finding your balance is going to be very important because your outcome is the tower. And excuse me, that was the outcome card for somebody else. And so again, that's a card of deconstruction. That's a card of things that I get it now. That's a card of the things that the way you thought things were are kind of all falling apart, which makes sense because if this being right here, if she's being naive or you are being naive or they are being naive, life path 7 is being naive, you're gonna get a experience that shows you how things are, and it's going to feel like everything is kind of like falling apart. And because in that experience, life path 7, don't charge ahead. You're going to feel like you just want to take action and move, but spirit is saying, don't do that. You need to show some temperance, okay? You need to show some temperance. You need to slow down. Like this card has a lot of energy. This is one of the strongest cards in tarot as far as like movement. But spirit is saying you need to slow down. You need to think things through and don't take impulsive action. Because whatever is taking place, it's going to be like restructuring you from the inside. Yeah, it's going to be an emotional reconstruction for you, life path number 7. Now, spirit is saying that while it is emotional reconstruction, there's also an opportunity for greater healing here. Okay, because what I'm getting from this spread life path 7 is that this is a time where you can grow. This is a time for you where you can grow, you can develop yourself more. And especially since this card is a card of kind of like whatever the situation is that you're going to be dealing with in January is going to be like, you've been naive and you have not had emotional maturity and dexterity to deal with it. These other cards are saying this is an opportunity for you to grow emotionally and heal. Not to charge ahead. Don't do that, but use temperance. Because here, to me, this is kind of like a choice for you. You can charge ahead and go rushing into the fire and make things worse for yourself. Or you can kind of use some temperance because this is going to happen regardless, but having some temperance about it will make it a bit easier. Because healing is never easy, but if you ground yourself and take care of yourself, it doesn't have to be a painful, charged experience. There's going to be some charge, but it doesn't have to be deeply painful. But, there's some growth and some work here for you. Spirit is saying, like, you have to consider what your options are and don't be impulsive about the ones that you take. And that's why, because, the page here, she's kind of just rushing in. She's kind of just rushing in and they're just rushing in and they're kind of just like, I'm going to, say what I have to say and do this and blah, blah, blah. And no, that's not always the wisest thing, especially if you don't have the proper emotional balance and you don't have the maturity. Yeah, like, you have to be careful with what you say and what you're thinking about and don't go rushing in. Again, that makes sense, right? Pages are very immature and they may just say things, just think, without the emotional consideration of their actions and their behavior. And they'll go charging ahead into their situation. But spirit is saying you can't do that because you have to have temperance. Because if you don't have temperance, this will turn into a complete cluster, you know what, and you don't need that. Spirit is saying this is an opportunity for you to grow and develop yourself in a new way, in a way that's new and unexpected, but to your benefit. So really, really be mindful of what you say, what you think, and what you say, and how you deal with things emotionally. And if you know that you need to do some emotional work on yourself and grow yourself in a certain area, don't be ashamed of it. Don't be ashamed of it. Do the work. It can only benefit you in the end. But I'm saying again, don't be impulsive. Think before you speak and do not act out emotionally. Find balance. The temperance card is here. Find balance. Anything else you want me to say to this person, Spirit? I feel like I keep on saying person, but I mean persons. Okay. Spirit wants me to use this deck for you. So next we're going to see if the angels have a message for you, life path number 7, to help you. And the other thing I want to mention about life path number 7, y'all can be very, very intense. Y'all really get into your head a lot and think, and have to understand things deeply and stuff like that. That's good. That's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes y'all can go overboard, and you have to stick your head up and look up. So just take care of yourself during this time, life path number 7, because there could be some intensity coming up, and you have to make sure that you do the necessary work to develop yourself emotionally and mentally to handle it. Remember, don't go charging in. Be temperate in your approach to things. There is going to be a restructuring, but it's a restructuring to help you heal. That's what I'm getting, that this restructuring is to help you heal. Angels, do you have a message for life path number 7? Please give us a message to comfort them so they don't feel stressed and they know they're always surrounded by spirit. I'm a long shuffler. Excuse me. What are we saying here? The Divine Mother is with you. Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. It's a pretty card. Doesn't she look pretty? Yeah. Okay, Divine Mother. Do you have a message for life path number 7? Unconditional love will see you through whatever adversity, trajectory, or tragedy that you go through. You're never separated from unconditional love. The love of the Divine Mother lives within you. And the Divine Mother is represented in this card as the feminine, but it exists within all of us as part of the masculine and the feminine. Everyone has access to the Divine Mother because it lives in our heart, and it is unconditional love. It is the unconditional love of Source. You are accepted and necessary despite what you think is going on in the outside world. You are accepted and necessary despite whatever you think is going on in the outside world. There's nothing you have to do to be accepted, life path number 7. You are accepted. You're being encouraged to connect with your feminine energy. This is regardless of gender. The feminine energy is the energy of receptivity and love. And a lot of times we're too much in our masculine energy. That's regardless of gender. We are just totally action oriented. And our feminine energy, which is a receptive energy, energy of receiving and of attunement to the divine. And that would make sense, life path number 7, because like 7s can be very much in their head and thinking about things really super deep and things like that. But the feminine and unconditional love is not in the head, it's in the heart. So 7, I want you to bring yourself down into your heart center. Imagine your heart surrounded by pink love. Just imagine it like your heart center, your chest, your energetic heart center just surrounded in pink. Because the Divine Mother is saying that she's here and she wants to connect with you. And that whatever you're going through in this period from in January and in 3 months surrounding this period, that you're not alone. And the Divine Mother wants you to give and receive the love that you deserve. And again, the Divine Mother is saying there's nothing necessary for you to do to be accepted. You just are accepted. So let's see what the Divine Mother is saying. Physician. Wait, I may be looking through the wrong book. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm 99% sure. Wait, hold on. Excuse me. Okay, I am in the right book. My bad. Okay. Unconditional love. The Divine Mother. You are blessed to receive the guidance and support of the Divine Mother at this time. Her nurturing and loving gifts fill your energy like a cup so that you can feel whole again. This makes sense that you receive this message because this is going to be an intense time for you, and that her love will fill you up so that you feel whole again. Together with her angel, she knows that at times you can feel unloved and find it difficult to share your love with others. She is here to help you see that she is here to help you see that it is just as blessed to give as to receive. You have given so much of yourself in life and love, and now it's time to receive. Expanded interpretation. You are never too old to be mothered, and the Divine Mother sends her blessings to you at this time so she can feel wrapped and secure in her love. You are being encouraged to love yourself and to see that you are deserving of love so that the Divine Mother can work with your angels to bring healing and miracles into your life. You are a being of unconditional love. It's natural to love and to be loved because it's who you are. The Divine Mother is the divine mothering energy that runs through every belief system in the world. In India, she's seen as Shakti and Parvati. In the East, she is seen as Kuan Yin. And in many other places, she is seen as Mother Mary. Whatever you call this energy, she exists within us all. In this case, the Divine Mother is Mary, the Queen of the Angels. Whatever face or name you give her, she'll be there for you in your time of need. So remember, life path number 7, whatever strain you're going through, whatever challenge you're going through, you are surrounded, calling your angels, and the Divine Mother, it's divine feminine energy saying she's here to give you unconditional love. Okay. So that's the reading for life path number 7. I wish you a wonderful January 2024. The energies may be intense, but remember, you are not alone and spirit is always with you. So I am Sonia Ross, psychotherapist, intuitive messenger, and author. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below, life path number 7. Let me know how your month goes. Let me know how you think of what you thought of the reading. Watch it in the beginning and then come back and watch it at the end of the month and see, how things aligned and connected for you. I'd be really interested in knowing how this showed up in your life because these are some very interesting cards. So you take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful 2024. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.